Chicago, Illinois, the Windy City, Chi-Town. A truly exceptional metropolis filled with lots of people and some pretty amazing buildings. It's the perfect place to film a really nice vlog. Unfortunately, I'm not staying very long.
Hello world, it is your Uncle Heavy. Today I'm on location in Chicago, Illinois. Now, if you watched the buffer that I put on before this intro, you'll see, although this is an amazing and very vlog-worthy city, I'm not staying very long. I'm not going to do a vlog here, but where this is the beginning of an amazing series of videos I'm going to be doing. This is the starting point of historic Route 66 right here in Chicago, Illinois. And if you look behind me, this road behind me is actually 66. So I'm going to take this road from this point all the way to its termination in California. 2,400 miles through 8 different states. So it's a lot of work. There's no way in heck I'd be able to do this by myself. So I need to be able to do it with somebody who's smart and who is witty and, well, let's face it, somebody who's as crazy as me to do this. And that's one guy, this guy right here.
8 states, we're gonna do it in one day. Let's go. One day.
So Tolle, get back in here.
Yes.
We're gonna do this whole trip.
Okay.
Route 66, start to finish. We've been talking about this for 3 years now. We've been planning this.
3 long years.
3 long years, and we're finally here to start this. So I'm super excited. What do you think?
Let's do it. Wait a minute. Are we gonna need any tickets for this?
No tickets required. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get into.
Oh, we will too.
Do come along.
Route 66. Route 66. Route 66.
Another early morning, Buffalo Airport. This is going to be a cool trip. They all are, but this one's going to be even more cooler than normal. Now, I've traveled the world and been to many an airport, but I'm saying the truth. Chicago O'Hare has got to be the busiest airport I have ever seen in my life. Look at all these people. I guess here's the part where I take the train to the car rental while I'm waiting for my buddy. Here's a good opportunity to get a shot of the airport because we're kind of off site here. This train station where car rentals are. Like, so they say that sometimes you see celebrities in Chicago Airport. And wait, look at this guy. Aren't you Tolle from the Toll Road? Okay, I'll keep it quiet. Hey, did I get your autograph, man?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, here you go.
I'll write it on your arm.
All right, cool. So in true fashion of the TV show, I made sure to book us a nice Corvette to take down Route 66, but something got messed up. Tolle, it looks like our Corvette's going to be a Malibu.
It's the same color and it's a Chevy, so that's close enough.
I guess close enough, right? So the journey begins. We just left the airport. Tolle, 2,400 miles to go. What are your thoughts?
My thoughts are, oh, pay attention to that.
Oh, yeah. Coming up out of the underground into Chicago. Let's go find a starting point. Now, I'd really love to stop and film every cool thing there is to film about this amazing city, but I don't want to eating too much of the video time up because we're on task here to find something. Well, if I'm in Chicago, I got to check out a couple of things while I'm here. This is the Crown Fountain here. It's getting to be kind of a hot day and I'm thinking about jumping underneath that water. Nah, we still got a long drive ahead of us tonight. I think he's gonna spit. I do, I think he's gonna spit water any second. No? No? Oh, he missed it. Another must-see in Chicago is this amazing sculpture right here. It's known as Cloud Gate, but it's more known affectionately as the Bean. basically a big stainless steel shaped beam sculpture that shows all kinds of cool reflections. I can see myself up there. I'm waving. Now you can see there's lots and lots of people here, but it's worth it for this view right here.
Where are you?
I'm right there. It's there. I'm there. I'm there. I'm there. I don't know where I am. So last time I was here, I did this shot where I crawled underneath and got a picture of myself. So here I am under the beam in my reflection. So this is interesting. Tolle just told me about this fountain here. This is the actual fountain that they use in Married with Children? Yeah.
No. That. Haven't you ever seen the show?
This fountain?
No, go a little bit.
Oh! Oh my!
Now start singing some Sinatra.
Look at that! And it's running today. So yes, all kidding aside, this is Buckingham Fountain, and both visits that we were here prior to this, they had it shut down for the wind. So this is an opportunity for both of us actually seeing it operating. So I can't help but get one last panoramic shot of the fountain and the city skyline. Until I think I'm ready to hit the road and let's go see the rest of 66.
Yeah, we
Chicago, it's been awesome.
We've only got 2 feet into Route 66. We've got a long ways to go.
Yeah, we got 4 hours of driving yet, so. And so our journey begins here at the official beginning of Route 66 here in Chicago. 2,400 miles to go, and we're gonna see it all. So till now we're walking down 66.
Already getting hungry.
Our beginning, yeah, I am getting kind of hungry. Maybe we have to get some Chicago deep dish. Nah, we don't got that kind of time. And here's another sign. You're gonna see lots of these signs through this whole series. Get used to it. There's Tolle standing in the street trying to get that shot. If you see in the distance there, the Motorola building, that was the original terminus of Route 66. And then they moved it to where these current barriers are. And then finally where we started this video at. So it's always good to tour somebody who knows what they're doing. So here our journey officially begins because Tolle is taking us by way of Route 66.
That's a famous restaurant right there, the Burgoff.
On Route 66. And we've got an ambulance. I will take this traffic jam we're in as an advantage that there's the Willis Tower, aka the Sears Tower. It'll always be the Sears Tower to me. But yeah, right on 66. I'll capture this as we drive by. So this is our next stop today. This is Wilmington, Illinois, and this is a really, really special occasion for me today because I'm about to meet something that I've been chasing in the many years that I have been doing this YouTube thing, and we're gonna go check it out now. Let's start with this cool little 66 emblem right here and a nice mural, and the mural is paying homage to the Gemini giant. So this is what I'm here for. This is the Gemini giant, and this is from an age of advertising back in the day known as muffler men. And they would create these fiberglass statues to advertise businesses, and typically where he's holding that rocket, he'd be holding a muffler advertising an automotive place. But as time went on, they kind of modified them, and this is the end result. And this is definitely a part of 66 folklore, and I'm finally here to see it. This is my first muffler man, and you are here to witness it with me. Look at this. I'm touching the Gemini giant. I made it. So sir, it was finally nice to finally meet you. After all these years and all the other vlogs that I've seen you in,
I'm here in person. Gemini Giant. My first muffler man. This is Route 66. So we're coming up here. This is the launching pad. Looks like a souvenir stand. Let's go see what's going on in here. And this is the launch pad. It's a little souvenir stand just outside where the Gemini sits. Come check it out. They've got all kinds of cool 66 memorabilia. We've already bought a bunch. It's only day one. Gotta do the photo app while you're here too. Can't forget this really cool mural on the side. Wow, we're only on day one and we've already seen a whole bunch of coolness. So, in keeping in tradition, I'm trying this Route 66 soda that they have all along the route. Now, I've got orange. Tolle, you got black cherry?
Black cherry, real cane sugar.
Now, on your last trip, you said you pretty much sampled them all, right?
I think I did. Anytime I stopped somewhere, they had these. Even if I had to go to the bathroom, I'd still would drink it.
So,
it didn't end well.
I think I'm gonna have to follow your tradition and keep on doing this. So I'm starting with orange today.
This is all we're drinking for the next week.
Yeah, that's it. So here we go. Wow. It is pure cane sugar. That's good. I haven't had an orange soda in probably 20 years, so this is good stuff. And this is looking like lunch to us. The Polk-A-Dot drive-in. So we just stepped out of the car and the smell of something delightful cooking has hit me and I'm just dying to go in and eat, but I've got to stop and check out these. You've got Elvis, Marilyn, James Dean, and Betty Boop. I mean, any kind of restaurant that has this in their parking lot can't be a bad place. Just look at this iconic sign right here. That just screams the Mother Road. Let's go eat. So I just gotta take a walk through this dining room. It's pretty amazing. It's looking very, very old school diner-ish. That's two Elvises, not just one, two Elvises. And you got the T-Birds, Pink Ladies. All right, so this is lunch today, and now I gotta point out the gigantic drink that Tolle's got here, but I can't point any fingers because I got the chocolate shake and a diet drink.
Mix them together.
Yeah, kind of get a float thing going on. So what'd you get, a cheeseburger?
Cheeseburger, let's do an unveiling here. Basic.
Looks good, looks good, looks good. Okay. Me, I got with the bacon cheeseburger, which, that's amazing. Also got fries and we covered what I got to drink, so flies are extra. That's a really good cheeseburger. Lastly, we've got the Blues Brothers, Jake and Elwood, which we're not too far from Joliet, where, you know, the name Joliet Jake came from. Elwood is a town not too far either. We've got a life-size Superman, and look, he's even got his own phone booth. Let's check it out. I'm gonna actually go in here. Look at it, they have an actual payphone. Wow. No dial tone, but I can definitely dial. Back when it cost a dime to call somebody. I don't know if you know the expression, drop the dime on somebody, when it means to, you know, inform on someone. That's where it came from. You dropped a dime in a payphone and called. We're an educational channel here too. And this is the third Elvis we have at this facility, and it looks like there's even a speaker in his guitar. Nothing coming out. All right, Tolle, we're moving on. So this is our next stop. We're in Gardner, Illinois, and just off of 66 is something interesting to see. Right here is an old two-cell jail. So here's the two-cell jail, and you can actually go inside the jail, cell itself, and oh my, they even have the facilities in it. Just me.
Just heavy.
So it says it was built here in 1906.
As far as jail cells go, this is one of the more comfortable ones I've been in.
Yeah, I would say. This looks like it's an old streetcar converted to a diner some time ago. And now it's being preserved here for people like us to visit. I'll have to catch the sign right there. That way to Route 66. So you can get your kicks on Route 66 in Gardner, Illinois. Very nice. So this is our next stop. This is the shop on US 66. And it's supposed to be an interesting collection of Coca-Cola and other interesting 66 things. You know, I had to do the door shot. So this is the shop here in Gardner, right around the corner from the two-cell jail. Lots of amazing Coca-Cola stuff and 66 exhibits.
Putting it from you guys. Yeah, there's only about
Talking to the owner of this place, and he said this is just a third of his Coca-Cola collection. Wow, I had one of those. All right. We're heading out again, but there's something I got to do first. So it's the law, when you come by here, you have to walk through and see every state that 66 drives through. We have an incredibly long drive ahead of us, but we're going that way. In case anybody's doubting, here's our navigation. You'll see it does say old Route 66 West.
Route 66 West.
The old Route 66. And
This is a hairpin turn.
this is a hairpin turn, but there's the sign and we're doing it.
There's your sign.
Continue on Old Route 66 West for 7 miles.
This is going to be a long video, Tolle.
Yes, it is.
So not necessarily a Route 66 staple, but we're now in Dwight, Illinois, and this is the, I believe it's pronounced Oughton estate, and Tolle found this cool little windmill. Well, it's not exactly little, it's a very large windmill. And we're gonna go check this out. Now, I'm just making a judgment call here, not knowing the history of this house or this structure, but I'm guessing that this was probably some sort of a device to pump water from a well and supply it to this estate here. But whatever its history, whatever its function, that's a pretty darn cool windmill. So here's a better shot with the sun on our backs. And you can see how gigantic this thing really is. It says Dwight, Illinois right on the top. And there's like a retention pond here. So I am guessing at one point this was some sort of a water supply. So this kind of confirms my theories. You could see there's a well head right there. So I imagine it's been replaced by an electrical pump, and maybe it still does supply water, but yeah, you can see the steps going up to the top. Well, you can't really see it with the glare, but very interesting. One thing about traveling with Tolle, he knows where all the cool places are.
I mean, I'm not a tourist. I'm the tour guide.
You are, sir.
I try anyway.
All right, time to get back to the Corvette and
Yes.
head west. So this is our second stop in Dwight, Illinois. This, well, I gotta stop and get the 66. This is the historic Ambler Becker station. Let's go check out some more 66 goodness. I have to say now, if you look at that restaurant in the background there that has, it's called the Old 66 Family Restaurant, right there by the 66 route sign. I'm loving how everything is embracing the Route 66 culture on this trip. And we haven't even scratched the surface of this road. And I'm really jazzed about this, because this is very, very cool. So yeah, we got a couple of old pumps right here with the old gas globes on the top.
And this is really interesting. It was back at a time where gas was still under $1. So it never went greater than 99 cents per gallon for this pump. So it was obsolete when gas became $1 a gallon. Over here we got 2 more Texaco pumps. You have to love these old, I love these old gas pumps with the old gas globes, glass globes. That's right here in a regular old neighborhood. Tolle's up there getting that Texaco sign. I'm shooting into the sun again. I'll bet you back in the day when you came out and got your car filled, you'd have somebody come out, check your tire pressure, check your oil, wash your windshield, and all that. You'd give them 20 cents for a full tank of gas. And that was the level of service you got back then. Plus, if there was something wrong with your car, you'd pull it right into the service port here. That's definitely the way it was. Now I'm getting to the point, I'm looking at this old Texaco logo here, and I've been alive at a time where this was an active logo advertising for the company. So I've reached that point where I can remember things from long ago. Tolle gonna do the photo op.
Can I interest you in some air? I'm an air man. They don't trust me with a gasoline.
So our next stop is Pontiac, Illinois on 66, and I'm told I'm going to be amazed when I walked around this corner. So I have not seen what's around this corner, but Tolle told me I'm going to love it. So let's check it. Wow. Look at that. Oh my God. I know the story about this.
He lived in this.
He lived in this.
Okay, you see that guy over there on that mural?
Yeah.
That is who lived in this, traveled up and down Route 66. Waldmire, same guy that was Fillmore in the movie Cars. They based it off.
Right. He's got all his bumper stickers.
He's got a little patio too.
Of
I
all
think like once a month they open it up. You can go inside of there. I'm 0 for 2 on that.
So yes, according to what Tolle just said, Bob Waldmire lived in this camper bus made of wood and traveled all up and down Route 66. And they based the character of Fillmore from the movie Cars on him. This is amazing. This is so cool. It looks, you gotta leave an air conditioner up there too, a window unit. So if you have seen the movie Cars and you know who Fillmore is, looking at this picture, you can make the connection easily. You even have this motel sign set up. Welcome to Old 66. So cool. Have I mentioned how cool 66 is yet? Very cool. And just look at that mural. I love murals, and I'm being told by Tolle that I ain't seen nothing yet. When it comes to murals, we haven't but just begun. So we've got a ton here of the old businesses that used to operate in these locations. Long, long gone. But they're kept alive by these murals. You can see this one's painted right on the door, where the serviceman is sitting there waiting to greet you and fix your Pontiac.
Where else are you gonna find something?
Pontiac in Pontiac, Illinois. Let me just do my quick panoramic here. So amazing. So there's the man himself. Tolle said that this mural is based on his artwork, paying tribute to 66. So I'm making a proposal to my viewers, Tolle.
Okay.
Every time I say 66 in this series, they have to.
Oh, I thought we had to. I'm down for that.
Well, that might be. Yeah. Ignore that. We're
Wait,
gonna
who's
just.
driving.
You are.
Never mind.
All right. Never mind. So unfortunately, this museum is closed.
We got here a little bit late in the day, so we can't see in. I'll have to check this in post, but I believe if you look at the back, you can see the Volkswagen van that they also based that character on. So here's a little bonus that we weren't expecting. We're at the Country-Aire restaurant. What town are we in, Tolle?
Atlanta.
Oh, we're in Atlanta, Illinois, and this would be Lumi, the pie lady. So she's kind of like a muffler person, but she's holding a pie. You can see she sits in the parking lot of this restaurant here. So here's my shot with the sun not blaring down on me. Again, I'm not having good luck with the sun today, but I want to give you a comparison how large these things are. Now, Tolle's a tall dude.
Oh, I am 5'6", no 5'7".
Yeah. So and we're just at our knees. So I mean, look at that.
Careful where you aim that.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna be a gentleman here, and I'm gonna walk away from that. So, Lumi the pie lady, it was nice meeting you on 66. Oh, there it is again. So this is awesome. This is 2 in 1 day. I'm still here in Atlanta, Illinois, and here is yet another muffler man. Tolle, you're bringing me to see all these muffler men that I've been waiting my whole life to see, and I get to see 2 in 1 day. He's not holding a muffler, he's holding a hot dog, but...
Is it chili dog?
It might be. I don't know. That could be. There's definitely mustard, but this is the Bunyon Giant, the world famous Route 66 icon here in Atlanta, and yeah, he's holding a hot dog instead of a muffler. So that's 2 muffler men, 1 day. Life is good. There's the Bunyon Giant, but here's the cool thing. Here in Atlanta, there's not just one. We've got a whole museum of giants right on the corner there, and we're gonna go check them out now. Have I mentioned I love 66 yet? So before I check out the giants, I want to just take a look at this town right here. Is this not Americana? I mean, you've got those huge grain bins over there. I want to just start breaking into like a John Cougar Mellencamp song while I'm here, but this is what we're here to see. Another fiberglass giant. Now, I am not certain whether or not this particular statue is a muffler man or if it's based on a muffler man, but it's certainly gigantic. He's got to be at least 2, maybe 3 stories tall. So no, not a genuine muffler man, but I believe it was made by the same corporation that did make the muffler man. It was a advertising campaign done by Texaco for their stations in the 60s, I believe. So yeah, this is back when advertising was cool. Checking out here, we got 2 more gas pumps, Texaco, and the glass globes. Actually, they're not Texaco globes, they're custom American Giants Museum globes. And this doesn't even have a meter on it, it's kind of a fake, but yeah, very cool. Did the nozzles come off? They do not. Just around the corner here, look at this. We've got 3 more giants here. And well, I could tell right away, this one here is definitely another muffler man. His face looks a little different than the mold of the muffler man, but you could tell he's got that positioning like he was holding a muffler at one point. He kind of has like an Alfred E. Newman thing going on there. I think if he was altered to give that look. And we've got the Viking here and the Phillips 66 guy. But again, I can't help but capture, look at that Americana, look at those grain bins poking up over the top of that building right there. This is just very cool, very cool. Viking, the carpet giant. But I'm not sure if I pointed this out when I was filming him before. He is also in the muffler man position. So he is definitely a muffler man as well. So that brings the grand total today
of 4 muffler men, a Viking guy, and a Texaco guy behind that building. So from going to not seeing a muffler man to seeing 4, that's a pretty good day, I'd say. I wanted to stop and get this clock tower here. Now by comparison, look at it, looking at the Bunyon statue. It's nearly the same size. Very magnificent. According to this, we are at the midway of the Mother Road. I'm assuming between Chicago and St. Louis. We're definitely not on the midway point between the entire Route 66, but yes, we are definitely on the midway between Chicago and St. Louis. That means we got a long drive ahead of us yet tonight. So this is Atlanta's Bubbler drinking fountain. It says, take a sip of Atlanta's refreshing water and enjoy a bubbler fountain. 1894 brought drinking fountains into downtown at a convenience for a thirsty public. Should I have a drink? What the heck? That wasn't too bad. Well, Giants, it was great seeing you, meeting you, but we have to head west. So this is what for dinner tonight. This place is looking a little cozy. This is Springfield, Illinois, and this is the Cozy Drive-In. It's another well-known marker on the 66 highway. Supposedly, this is the place where the corn dog was invented. So, Tolle's brought me here. I'm gonna go have a cozy dog. Let's go and get some corn dogs. Once again, I'm always amazed at the decor of these type of restaurants. Look, there's the original price from when it opened. Third generation running this place now. It smells really good in here too. And they want to remind you, keep it cozy. In Buffalo, we make the claim of being the place that invented the buffalo wing. So I'm here at Cozy Dogs, and they invented the corn dog. So this is going to be my experience having the original corn dog from the maker. Wow, it's really good actually. I'm impressed. I'm glad we came here. So I haven't been able to see Tolle do a big bite in person for at least 2 years. And
Was it last place Ted's?
I think that was the last big bite I saw was Ted's. That was a really good one. So we got a crowd of people here. He's gonna impress them.
This is a cozy dog. This is mustard. Just a little bit on the tip. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and all you heavy acts out there, do you know what time it is? It's time for a big bite.
So just to the left of my frame, you can see the Gateway Arch of St. Louis poking up there.
Keep left to stay on I-54.
Getting ready to wrap up our day here, heading into St. Louis. Looking over those tree line, there's the Gateway Arch. We're almost in St. Louis. It's been a long day. It's really cool to see at night. Wow, there we go. Now that is $1 million shot right there, if ever there was one.
In 2 miles, take exit.
And it looks like we're right in the middle of a Cardinals game.
Yeah, hopefully they don't run across that crowd there.
Now we're gonna try and ride this Ferris wheel tonight if we get there in time. We'll see. That'll be a whole new vlog. Welcome to St. Louis. So let's check out the room.
here in St. Louis. It's a nice room. It's got a couch. Yeah. What do we got out here? And there's the wheel. Very nice. So before I sign out for the night, I have to get this shot here. Check this out. Look at that full moon just shining through the Ferris wheel. So I've made it to St. Louis. You can see the St. Louis wheel behind me. So I think I'm going to end this video here for a change. I don't typically end them in a hotel room, but let's wrap it up with an outro here. That's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I really enjoyed making it. My first experience day on Route 66 has been incredible. So I am going to relax, get some sleep, call it a day. So thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to stay tuned. I have many more adventures coming very soon. Till then, signing off from St. Louis, Missouri. Bye-bye.
And make that California trip. Get your kicks on Route 66. Here we go. Get your kicks on Route 66. I hope you all have a great time.